So I found this very funny. Actually, I was laughing throughout the entire video. I know this is 25 years ago. This is when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out on PlayStation 2, and it was a pretty big deal. It was revolutionary. And Leslie Benzies was discussing, why we couldn't do this on PlayStation 1, we're doing it on PlayStation 2, and of course Grand Theft Auto 3 reshaped the whole Grand Theft Auto franchise. So it's funny to watch this, right? 25 years ago, and then fast forward 25 years later with the mind's eye. It's just well, anyway, let's listen to it and you'll see what I mean. It's hilarious. So this is Leslie Benzes talking about like Grand Theft Auto 3 and what it took to create Grand Theft Auto 3, what people want in Grand Theft Auto, right? And it's a lot of irony here compared to Mind's Eye.
Guys, if you could do anything you wanted to do tonight, what would you do? I'd shoot my boss, I'd drive a fast car, and so I think that's part of what made GTA successful. It was giving people the ability to realize their fantasies. I don't think GTA could have been done on PlayStation 1. I think it would have been incredibly difficult to do. They were incredibly powerful machines, but you had to be a magician to actually make it do what you wanted. We were really...
You have to be a magician. You certainly have to be a magician to make Mind's Eye do what it needs to do. It's so hilarious to watch this video 25 years ago, and then who would have thought 25 years later? Life is so funny sometimes, man. Life can be sad, life can be tragic, life can be many things. But my God, sometimes it can be very hilarious, you know. I mean, it is hilarious. You look back at this 25 years ago, and then you fast forward 25 years later, and it's almost hard to believe like this is coming from the same guy, the guy who reshaped the Grand Theft Auto, the guy who worked on Red Dead Redemption, the guy who worked on Max Payne 3. I mean, the list goes on and on. Manhunt. I mean, you name it. Midnight Club, L.A. I mean, it's hard to believe. He worked on Grand Theft Auto 4, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, Jesus. And of course, the original Grand Theft Auto 3.
pushing things, and I think we'd had the experience in 3D to make GTA, and like the concept of streaming. Streaming was a big risk. Could I drive inside a machine, constantly move for 24 hours straight and not melt? It ended up it did work.
Yeah. I gotta watch this again. Hold on.
Guys, if you could do anything you wanted to do tonight, what would you do? I'd shoot my boss, I'd drive a fast car, and so I think that's part of what made GTA successful. It was giving people the ability to realize their fantasies.
And what fantasies did you give them with Mind's Eye? Exactly. I look. I know he was a different person back then. He was younger, 25 years younger. Even I was different, 25 years. 25 years back, 25 years, right? 25 years ago. But look, with his experience and his under what he has under his belt, this is why, guys, you gotta stop worshiping these individuals just because they were successful, 25 years ago, or they had all this success in nearly 2 decades, 3 decades, whatever. Doesn't necessarily means that they're going to continue on that same path. People change, times change, and people change as well. And like I said, here we are, Mind's Eye. Hard to believe, man. This is coming from the same guy. From the same guy who worked on Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption. I mean, Max Payne 3, and MINDSEYE in 2025. Anyway, just a short little video. I thought you guys would find this very interesting to watch this clip and watch this video, because I find it hilarious, you know, because he's telling here in this interview, give people what they want, right? Let them achieve their fantasies. Well, you certainly didn't give them what they want with MINDSEYE.
Anything you wanted to do tonight, what would you do? I'd shoot my boss, I'd drive a fast car, and so I think that's part of what made GTA successful. It was giving people the ability to realize their fantasies. I don't think GTA could have been done on PlayStation 1. I think
Live out their fantasies. We certainly live out our fantasies with MINDSEYE, for sure. Anyway, I just thought I'd make this video because it's just hilarious. You know, well, I mean, look, people change. Look at Hideo Kojima. Ever since he split from Konami, you know, he stopped making Metal Gear. He started making these these stupid delivery games, you know, on these, you know, empty, vast lands with a very confusing story. I mean, just look at Kojima. Look at his resume and what he has to offer now. Death Stranding. No, really, I put Leslie Benzies and Kojima kind of in the same boat. Well, this one is more severe. Like, Leslie just majorly screwed up, dude. Leslie just... At least Kojima's letting you know, hey, I'm not making this game for everybody, just so you know. I'm making it for myself. But this guy, Leslie Benzies, man, takes the cake big time. This guy just made a conscious decision to release unfinished game, put it out there. It's a scam, dude. It's the biggest scam ever. And you would never think that the scam would have come from this guy, from this individual. Because I don't know how else to call MINDSEYE other than a scam. Because at the end of the day, he's responsible. He made a conscious decision to release the game the way it is, knowing that it's not finished. That's a scam, dude. That's a scam. On Kojima's side, Kojima is letting you know, hey, I'm making more of the same. You're delivering packages, this time in a different, you know, region, Mexico, Australia, but you're still delivering packages, more of the same. And that's it. So you know what you're getting into, you know, with Kojima game. But this guy, he just flat out, like, lied and just released the game unfinished. And it's hard to believe that, looking at his resume, rightly, you would never expect this from a guy. But you know what? I expect everything and anything nowadays. In 2025, nothing shocks me. I expect anything and everything. So nothing shocks me anymore. I expect anything and everything. But anyway, I thought this video would be funny, hilarious for you guys to watch. Let's watch it one more time because it is hilarious.
guys, if you could do anything you wanted to do tonight, what would you do? I'd shoot my boss, I drive a fast car, and so I think that's part of what made GTA successful. It was giving people the ability to realize their fantasies. I don't think GTA could have been done on PlayStation 1. I think it would have been incredibly difficult to do. They were incredibly powerful machines, but you had to be a magician to actually make it do what you wanted. We were really pushing things, and I think we'd had the experience in 3D to make GTA. And like the concept of streaming was a big risk. Could I drive inside a machine, constantly move for 24 hours straight and not melt? It ended up it did work.
Well, MINDSEYE certainly didn't work. Leslie Benzies. Ah, well, 25 years later, MINDSEYE. From GTA 3 to MINDSEYE. 25 years later. Oh, God.